Phenomena. 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 Phenomena.
Hey guys, welcome back to the official Flame Muppet YouTube channel, home of Kidderminster, the League action. Today we are back in action as we play our second league game of the season, and we play Pique Blinders. It's a bit of a derby game, so it should be a good one. However, we are without two key players in Connor McGonigal and Josh Walker, who are both out of illness, and Scott Reynolds, fair play to him, is playing through the pain barrier with bad hamstring. However, we still have a squad to put out, and can we get these two important points that will keep us top of the league? Let's find out. Underway here at the Kidderminster Leisure Centre in our second game of the season as George rolls out to Matt, who now knocks in the middle towards Lewis, who shifts to the right hand side where Ash is at the halfway line now. He looks to try and take a pass his man, however he can't quite do that, so he cuts back and plays it all the way back to his centre back. Reese will take his touch, and he's still looking for his first goal for the club, so he starts to drive forward at goal. That's a long shot, he shoots, Skipper saves it out, it goes behind him, looks like it's going in, but he just gets on it at the last second. We have a kick in here as Matt plays in the middle towards Lewis, who takes a touch and plays out to Ash. He receives the ball now and gives it back to Lewis, who will turn on the ball and just play a nice ball forward in towards Liam. Takes a touch around his defender, will land it back off to Lewis, who has a shot. It's a good shot, but it's just into the side netting. Pique Blinders loses the ball at the back, and Lewis Page picks it up. He tries to take it around his man, however he's fouled, and it will be a free kick. A resulting free kick is taken by Lewis, who plays it into Matt, who starts to go all the way back to George Hudson in goal. He now picks it up and distributes to the right hand side towards Ash, who will take a touch. I know let's get forward down this right hand side. He drives forward, lays off to Liam. It's a nice flick off, lays back to him. Ash will have a shot now, and it's right into the bottom left hand corner. It's a great finish. I'm happy to take the lead early in this match. As we see again, it was a nice give and go by Ash, nice left by Liam, and it was a good finish by Ash into the bottom left hand corner. Pique Blinders have the ball, however Matt wins it off their defender well, but it's a nice ball through to Liam Buckley. He could be 1-1 on the keeper now. He starts to have a shot. It's not a bad shot, but the keeper does well to save with his feet. Pique Blinders keeper has it now, and he tries to roll it to the right hand side to their defender, who will switch over to the left hand side now as they look try and come forward and try and get an equaliser. They play it forward into the field, however Ash steals it off their player, and now Muppets can come forward on the counter attack. He puts a nice ball to Liam, who gives it back to him. Ash from another tight angle, and he scores again. It's a pretty much identical goal to his first one. It's two early goals for Muppets to make it 2-0. Ash and Liam linked up again after Ash had won the ball back, so Ash could finish into the same corner with the same result. Matt now pressing high and win the ball back as a defender, and Lewis picks up the loose ball. He can drive it goal now. It's a good opportunity to the edge of the box. However, their player slides in, and that'll be a free kick. Lewis takes the free kick and squares towards Ash, who now looks to try and find space, tries to scoop it over the top. It's the path of Lewis on his left hand side. You can't see what's happening, but he managed to beat his man. He comes off for a shot now. He does have a shot, however, it's a good block from their defender, and their player now passes back to their keeper, and the danger's averted. Pique Blinders have the ball on the left hand side, however Ash wins it back, and the ball falls towards Liam now, who drives forward before playing the ball into Lewis. He's got options on his left and his right. He tries to go on the outside towards Liam. Liam's at a very tight angle, but he does have a shot anyway. He shoots, but it's right at the keeper, who will catch it. Pique Blinders play the ball forward, however Reese intercepts and flicks it forward before running onto it. He's now driving through the middle, but it's a great free ball towards Liam. It's a 1-1 situation. That's a great shot, but it's a great save from the keeper with his feet. Muppets have the ball as Reese looks to play the long ball forward towards Liam's feet, and Liam and Ash look to link up once again as Ash gives it back to Liam before Liam pulls back to Ash, who has a first time shot of it. It's just over the bar. Pique Blinders haven't been in this game and they haven't really created a chance yet, but look to create one now as they have it midfield, and their player takes the shot at his feet for having a shot on the ground, however it just skids wide the post. Pique Blinders have a kick in our half as their player receives it and now looks to try and get past Liam as he battles with him. He manages to get enough space to play a through ball to the right hand side, however their player blazes over from a tight angle. George with the ball now rolls out to Ash, who will knock a ball forward into Liam's path. He has lots of time and space, however he starts to have a shot early and hits it right at the keeper. Ash with the ball at the back now as he knocks a nice pass in towards Liam. There's a great turn on the ball to get from his defender. Nice bit of skill there. He looks to drive their defence, trying to get in position for a shot. Their defender recovers really well to try and win the ball back and eventually put it out for a kick in. Pique Blinders for kicking here, however Reese nicks in to intercept their pass before it goes to the defender, and now he's running out of the defence and takes past the last defender over his touch. He's a bit too heavy and he can't get into good position, and their player recovers and gives away a corner. It's been a very one-sided game so far. Pique Blinders could do with a goal, try and drag themselves back into this game as their player has a nice 1-2 in the midfield, takes a touch, has a long shot, however it's dragged way wide. A Pique Blinders player receives it here on the right hand side. He now takes a touch while he thinks what to do with the ball. He then takes another touch, set himself up for a long shot, which he takes, but it's way over. George with the ball now as he rolls it out into centre towards Liam. It's a good ball, and now Liam can drive it. The two defenders, he drives it wide. He can shift it towards Scott on the left hand side, however he starts to shoot but completely miscues it wide. Reese has the ball now and plays a nice long pass towards Scott. It's a nice flick on and towards Liam. It runs onto the next touch. Has a shot, but it's a soft shot, and the keeper manages to save with his feet, and the Pique Blinders clear. It's been one of the most one-sided first halves we've ever played as a team. Ash comes forward and... a very good half for the Muppets, who are in crucial control of this game so far. We get a second half started, and Matt has switched over to Ash, who has now drove forward and played into Lewis. Lewis looks to cut in and glides inwards looking for that pass, try and create a chance. He turns on the ball and just play through ball through to Ash. However, their player intercepts it and it rolls back to the Pique Blinders keeper. Muppets have a kicking deep in their half, and Ash plays to Lewis, who just brilliantly turned his man there under pressure. And there's only one thing in his mind: he wants to drive out defence, take players on. He takes their play on with step over, he's in good position to shoot. He has a shot, but the keeper does really well to deny him and deny Muppets a third goal. The resulting corner is then taken and is played in towards Matt edge box. He managed to get a touch on it, but P rolls into the keeper's hands. Pique Blinders have possession now to square it across their own goal before clearing at the other end of the pitch. Liam now with the ball on the edge of his own box, just turn his man. However, he's completely clattered, and that'll be a Muppets free kick, which he then decides to take quickly and plays it to Lewis Page. Lewis Page with the ball at his feet once again looks to try and take the players on. He gets lucky, and the ball deflects back into his path as he again tries to run at goal. Takes past the last defender. He's one-on-one with the keeper. Can he finish? Of course he can. He slots it past the keeper. It's a great finish from Lewis Page. A great solo goal there, and Muppets are 3-0 up. It was great quick thinking from Liam Buckley, and as you can see, Lewis Page did the rest of a great run and a great finish. That third goal might have killed off Pique Blinders, who, just like us, are missing a few players, but we are really putting them to the sword here. It's 3-0, and as Scott has it on deep on the right hand side, he tries to cross it in, it's headed away, but it falls only as far as Lewis Page when he enters the box. He tries to create some space for a shot. He manages to do so, he has a shot, but it just goes over the bar. Muppets have a corner, and Ash plays it short towards Lewis, who gets the ball, he's back to goal. He manages to turn his man and get round him. He looks to try and have a shot. He gets some space, he has the shot, and again the keeper denies him. Muppets have a kick in here, and Scott plays a lovely long high ball. A switching play with Liam. He takes a nice touch. Can he beat his last man? Of course he can. Can he finish? Yes he can. It's in the bottom right hand corner. It's a great finish, and Muppets now lead 4-0. It was a great ball by Scott, and Liam continues his great scoring record for us. He's now scored in every game but one. He's turned out to be a great signing, and now Muppets lead 4-0. Pique Blinders just playing for pride at this point. He's have a kick in a square at midfield as their player shifts to the right of Reeves before getting past Liam. He then tries to have a shot, but George Hudson meets it and stands tall to block the ball. Pique Blinders have a corner. His delivery isn't the best as their player can't get under control. Ash has to win it back over the loose ball, falls back to the Pique Blinders player and knocks it back to another player who tries to play the through ball. However, Reese intercepts and now Muppets can counter attack. Reese plays a great pass through to Scott on the right hand side to take his touch and looks to try and hold the ball up as he knocks it in to path for Lewis. Lewis gives it straight back to him. However, Scott is intercepted by Pique Blinders player. Now they look to try and counter attack us as they thread a nice ball through to the right hand side. Their player runs onto it and it's one-on-one with Reese. He cuts inside Reese. However, Scott does really well to recover and win it back, and a loose ball falls to Reese. It takes his time forward, trying to chip it over the top into the middle towards Lewis. Lewis takes a touch with his knee and then plays a nice free ball to Ash on the right hand side. Ash has lots of time now as he tries to drive at their defender. He has a shot and it's gone to the bottom right hand corner. It's a hat trick for Ash, the Brookinator Brooks. All goals being pretty much identical, scored with the same foot on the same side of the pitch and ended in the same corner. Muppets lead 5-0. Still a while to go in this game that could get embarrassing for Pique Blinders, but they're still trying to get a goal look as their player manages to sneak past Ash with a look at deflection. He managed to beat Reese as well. He gets past Liam and gets his shot off and he's scored. They've got one back. George will be very good. He's lost his clean sheet now. It was a very good run for the Pique Blinders player. They managed to get one back. It's 5-1. George with the ball now is right out to Reese. Muppets will be desperate to get a goal straight back, I'm sure. Just play a long ball forward to Lewis. However, their player nicks it from him and gets there first. He knocks it past Liam. He's in a good position to get a shot away here. He has a shot. It's hard, but it's right. George catches comfortably before quickly rolling out to Lewis. Lewis takes a touch in midfield. Now looks to drive their defence again. He drives past their player with great quick feet there. He gets past another player. It's falling past Ash. He shoots. It's in the bottom corner. It's 6-1. It's an instant reply. And it's Ash's 4th goal. Lewis is well renowned for his quick feet and he showed them here. I'm not sure he meant that as a pass, but it worked out brilliantly and Ash finished in the bottom corner. Pique Blinders have a kick in their own half and they play it forward into the middle as their player looks to shift it forward to their striker now. He takes a touch, realises the ball in the overlap. It's a nice ball. They have a chance, but it's a great save from George with his feet to deny them getting a second. Pique Blinders now have a kick in. How it's a poor pass and Liam as well to win it back. He plays a long ball at the pitch. The camera doesn't pan, so you can't really see what's happening. But all you need to know is it ends up at Lewis Page's feet right now and he finishes it into the bottom right hand corner. That's the hat-trick for Lewis Page. Muppets now leading 7-1. A clinical finish from Lewis Page to grab his second of the game. Matt has the ball now, and he plays the ball on the overlap towards Ash, and looks to drive inwards from this left hand side. He drives to the defence, he looks to get a shot away, he has one, but it's right at the keeper. Pique Blinders now with the ball at the halfway line to come forward, play a nice ball through. It deflects off Liam straight into George's hands, who rolls it out quickly to Matt on this left hand side. He takes a touch and looks to bring it forward. There's a nice ball into his page. He receives the ball and looks to hold it up. He takes it past his man on the outside. He has a shot, however, he hits it over the bar. The Pique Blinders keeper rolls out here into the midfield. Zed player takes a touch and now will look to try and drive past Liam. He does so. He has his shot, however, Matt blocks it well. There's a 50-50 here in the centre of the park between Matt and Pique Blinders player. The Pique Blinders player wins it and now looks to try and come away with it, and Matt keeps pressure on him and helps Ash win it back. However, the Pique Blinders player gets back on it and plays it back to the defender, coofs up the pitch. It's a nice header away from Liam Buckley, and the camera goes a bit weird, but Lewis Page with an absolute killer touch there to bring it down. He's driving at goal. Can he finish? It's a great finish to the bottom left-hand corner. It's a great goal from Lewis Page. A class touch, a class finish, a class act. Lewis plucked the header from Liam Buckley out of the air before driving in at a goal and finishing with a great shot into the bottom left-hand corner. And he gets his hat-trick. It has been an absolute walkover as Pique Blinders get the ball away in midfield. It could get a lot worse for them as Liam Buckley comes through on goal. Can he finish? No, because it's a good save from the keeper who gets onto the loose ball. Muppets have a kick in which Liam Buckley takes long, just switch over to the right hand side towards Ash. Ash can't get over in control. However, just a flick over Pique Blinders player's head. However, he gets it down and clears it. But only clears it as far as Lewis, who chests it down, looks to come forward on goal. He tries to have a shot. He does. It's a good save from the keeper. Into the final seconds of the game, and it really has been a very good performance from Muppets. They've put Pique Blinders to the sword and they've humiliated them in a clinical display. Yes, another week, another comfortable victory from Muppets as they continue their great start to the season with 2 games and a massive 13 goals scored in both of those, only 1 conceded. It's a dream start, and that means that we stay top of the league, say we are still top of the league. Maclaban's home also drew, which means we're a point clear now of second place. It's a great time to be a Flame Muppet supporter, and next week we face Norfolk Enchantments in the last game before the Easter break. We look forward to that one. Also, a quick announcement, we are going on tour. Yes, that's right, we are going on an away day in Tipton next Tuesday, the day after our game against Norfolk Enchantments, where we'll play in a friendly game against our good friends FC Solid. That's bound to be a good one, and that will mean we will have 2 videos out next week to make up for the break during Easter. But until then, forever flaming.